Absolutely thrilling. Jack Crowley, the hero in Dublin 2 weeks ago, now has the grand final underway. And Ruan Nel with an early touch for the DHL Stormers. Peter Omani in with the tackle, and a loose ball, a difficult ball for Yankees, who's bullied off it, but illegally so. Early penalty for the DHL Stormers, with Stephen Archer, the veteran, from a Stormers hand in the tackle on Archer. Barron.
Advantage over.
3 or 4 carries from the hooker already in the game. Frisch trying to get his ball away, and the interception is there. It's the hero of Cape Town. Well, if there was ever a way to make a statement for Manie Libbok, who had a weak game by his own admission against Munster in the pool, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, and that's one pass that Anton Frisch needed to hold on to. Wasn't really much line speed coming from the Stormers, but an attacking error. And Manie Libbok had to show some gas here. He picks it up beautifully. It's a run, and the crowd's going crazy as Manie Libbok takes it in. But a terrible mistake from Munster. They Frisch probably should have held on to that ball, try to rebuild from that position. Manie Libbok said thank you very much.
23 points in the semi-final against Connacht, including 2 tries. Man of the match in the quarter-final against the Vodacom Bulls. Man of the match in the semi-final against Connacht. And now, Manie Libbok, first on the board in the URC Grand Final with an interception try.
Very fun.
And the conversion attempt from bang in front.
Yeah, it's a poor mistake, isn't it? I tell you, Ruan Nel does really well there. He reads it, he gets Frisch. Ball has gone forward as well, and it's brilliant from Libbok to read that. Munster holding on to the ball, going over and back, but not really penetrating. We saw John Hodnett a few minutes ago, but you said it, Jimmy, that's when he should have held on to. Ruan Nel, brilliant defence from him.
It's a similar line out. It's Barron for Byrne. An immediate momentum forward for Munster. Over the line and try!
On the line. That's short. No. Look at
just
that.
The perfect response.
Clearly on the line. That's short. The edge was on the line.
From the Munster men, it's Dermot Barron with a 3rd try in this URC.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful set. You can see the Stormers, they needed to get through there and hit it down, but the lifters of Munster, very strong, solid, managing to keep that more safe. From then on, the rest of the forwards have got to work. Barron gets the try, but second time for Munster. Great work from the forwards. All started from that offside penalty, so it just shows how discipline is crucial. Somewhere underneath there's a try.
Yeah, no, I saw the running man, the edge of the ball was hit the line.
An opposing score can do to a home crowd.
Oh, it's incredible, really, and it came from that Jack Crowley kick. He was incredibly brave. It was risky. Munster had one chance a minute ago, and then to take it there. Brilliant maul from Munster.
Jack Crowley, 3 test matches for Ireland, the former Ireland under-20 international, the Munster hero from 2 weeks ago, with his late drop goal that earned Munster their place in this grand final. Just wide, but a great response from Munster.
Yeah, and Munster, Stormers were a little bit pedestrian at the front of that line out. Byrne wins it, and they just kind of spin a little bit towards the front. Got that momentum going forward.
Support from Barron, quick ruck ball for Murray. Strong yet again from Gavin Coombs. Half break from Conor Murray. Archer.
I tell you, what a tackle from Diamani there. And Fekatoa, brilliant. We know how quick he is, Diamani.
Crowley, little show to the inside, then outside for Frisch, slipping a couple.
Away one.
For Lochman. Crowley looking for the cross kick here. Oh, and it's bounced beautifully for Munster. And this time there is no doubting their second.
Okay.
Calvin Nash with his 7th try of the campaign. The cross kick was always on, and the bounce, well, just about perfect.
Excellent kick. Calvin Nash was just waiting outside that wide area. A favourable bounce.
The cross kick here. Oh, and it's bounced beautifully for Munster. And this time there is no doubting their second.
Okay.
Calvin Nash with his 7th try of the campaign. The cross kick was always on, and the bounce, well, just about perfect.
Excellent kick. Calvin Nash was just waiting outside that wide area. A favourable bounce. But Munster have been asking questions.
Thanks, Ben.
So Jack Crowley with a cross kick couldn't go through the Stormers, so decided to go around. And Munster, well, that tells you the story. It's been worth the trip so far.
Well, the Munster fans have made themselves heard and then some since their arrival around about Tuesday in Cape Town, and they are making themselves heard now for good reason. Their side,
I don't have the time on the screen,
has performed superbly in the opening half hour of this Vodacom URC final. And Jack Crowley,
scrum or line out option, knock on into the tackle, time off.
Agree with Craig's call.
Do you want line out or scrum? Scrum? Okay, time off.
Stormers have an option of a scrum or a line out. That ball going forward off the hand of Malachi Fekitoa.
Still advantage for knock on.
Dan du Plessis just choked in his own 22-metre area. Advantage called over. And Mike Haley up from fullback. Runs hard at Van Heerden.
Good.
Crowley looking for the inside ball, finds Frisch. Important tackle from Frans Malherbe. Coombs this up from Munster. Fekitoa. Now to the open side comes Murray for Omani. And then Jean Klein. Wide it goes for Coombs. Inside up the side there. The Stormers trying to manipulate. And try!
Juan Fourie. Yeah, it's a Juan Fourie try. He was the first man in. And see the impact of Joseph Trevor. He comes flying into that like a tackle. Eventually something had to give. Something had to give. Trevor comes in. Munster, it's almost one line for Munster, and the Stormers, if you stop like that, you've got to punch right through. So PJ Dixon a little bit upright, but patience. And the Stormers grinding through. Juan Fourie straight down the middle. And the Stormers are back in it.
So Marnie Livok having missed with the penalty attempt early in the second half, now with a conversion attempt to take the Stormers back into the lead. They led 7-0 after Livok's converted try early in the piece. Is it coming back? You bet it is. And Davids bouncing off a couple.
No heads! No, off then!
It's a poor pass for Neertling Pushier. Had to bend to collect and did really well. Van Heerden. Ruan flicks it away for Libok, who looks for the cross kick. Nash is dropping back. And goal line drop out the call.
Well, it's got to defense from Munster also. It's a bit of both. You know, the Stormers sometimes losing a little bit of shape, so needing that X factor. Mani Libok putting the speculator down there. That's why he needed Zas to chase.
It's a good kick because it means Munster have to...
Mark trying to get in over the ball. Kendellen.
Away blue! And advantage over for a knock.
Scrum advantage over. Through goes Tygburn. Crucial tackle from Du Plessis. And here come Munster.
Flat.
Over the top they go and inside. It's a brilliant score. John Hodnett with the score for Munster that puts them 3 in front with a kick to come and less than 5 minutes to play.
Yeah, and Munster on the front foot again. Delicate touches from the big men. Tygburn and Snyman. Then it's a numbers game from then on. Hodnett holding it up wide there. He just needs to keep his body position low. And over he goes.
How good is the ball from Mike Haley?
What they asked?
it was all started with him as well, receiving the ball there in the backfield.
Okay.
Outstanding.
Thank you.
What a team try. They're brave, Munster. The pass from Healy there and a little ball back inside. They've been hanging on in this second half.
And now what a crucial kick for Jack Crowley to take a 5-point lead. And by the time he kicks it, there'll be just about 3.5 minutes to play. If this goes over, the Stormers need a try. If it misses, they can draw level with a penalty or a drop. Crowley, 4 meters in from touch. Over! He has ice in his veins.
Some great passes, isn't there? Mike Haley. Sorry, I said it was Ben Healy. And then the pass back inside. Ruan Ellis coming across. John Hodnett is so powerful. People asked why R.G. Snyman wasn't starting today, because this man would have had to come out of the team. He's been outstanding. 3 minutes left. Stormers have got to get a try, converted try.